Joining me on the story, Ankush Bandari, who's a geopolitical expert, joining me from New York in United States of America, and Pranay Upadhyay, who's the editor, India Today Global. Coming to you first now, Ankush, we have seen a lot of data coming in. And if we believe the British Ministry of Defense, more than 1 million Russian troops, unfortunately, have been killed or have been injured since the full-scale invasion that we saw of Ukraine happening. The war began on 24th of February 2022. It still continues.
So, what's your question here? Are you saying that we should believe those reports? I can take that with a pinch of salt because the BBC or any of the British media is hard to be have any faith because they always put the. There was time when they were saying that Putin has cancer, is no more, and all those things. So it's hard to believe on the British or some of the uh, anti-Russia, or I will say the war-mongering news channels as a whole. I will state that it's hard to believe those channels. I don't think Americans believe those channels, and what are the reports they publish over there.
Right, Pranay, coming to you now, Ukraine also has suffered very high losses. Do you think this conversation that has happened in any way can actually pave a way for peace to take place? Because we have seen the words that are coming in, a lot of mutual appreciation, but no deal yet.
Definitely, but as you know that Aishwarya, President Donald Trump clearly said that this is a feel out kind of a meeting, prior to coming to going to Alaska, and as far as this contact is concerned. This is going to have an impact and bearing on a lot of geopolitical issues, a lot of geopolitical turns and twist. So definitely, it is going to have some impact on Russia-Ukraine conflict. You can say, as it was declared by, as it was told by both the leaders, that we didn't get there as yet. So clearly, it was not meant to declare a ceasefire, because for a ceasefire or for a concrete announcement, there has to be some other groundwork need to be done. President Zelensky also need to be there, and that was the idea. But the meeting of Russia and Ukraine and their Russia and United States and their presidents, and that to be on U.S. soil, making these kind of mutual appreciation, and this kind of a contact is definitely going to be very significant. I take it as a personal, as a positive sign. Definitely, this is eventually going to lead towards a ceasefire or some kind of a arrangement. Now, what that arrangement could be, will there be a land swap? Will there be a land concession by Ukraine? We are yet to see those things, because President Donald Trump also has to balance, his European partners,
Right.
Ukraine, and also he personally has invested in relation with Russia. So therefore, he has to balance that as well, because President Putin, if you see, he's not quite inclined to concede on his points as far as the land things are concerned, or as far as security concerns are concerned.
Right, Pranay. Ankush, coming to you now, a lot of people believe that the relationship between Russia and Ukraine was actually simmering for the past many years. Do you believe it will be easy to reach a deal in this war?
Not absolutely, because Zelensky is not ready to make a peace deal. If he would have done it, he would have done it in 2022 when the war has started. So initially, the previous Biden administration has pumped in billions and billions of dollars. So he thinks that he can get the free pass and the free weapons and everything, all the American taxpayer money. But now, since this administration has at least started doing a little work, and I hope that Ukraine will now come to its uh, will come back and talk with the Putin, because they, even if you see, they have not invited Putin when the peace summit or the so-called peace summit they started in Switzerland couple of months back. So now at least we are hoping that Ukraine and Russia will come on a common table with the President Trump as a mediator, or maybe some European leader, or maybe some Asian leader, in between, and they will talk to each other, because this war has gone too long. We should not have been even started.
Ankush, you know, a lot of people now are reminded of the year 1945. Now, that was the year when Europe's map was redrawn and everything happened in Yalda. There were no inputs from the affected countries. Europe now, and even Ukraine, they are fearing a repeat of Yalda, even though Donald Trump time and again has said that the ball now is in Zelensky's court.
It's not Yalda, because the thing is that Russia and America has a different relation. This war is one part of it. It's not that the whole America-Russia relation depend on Ukraine. They have their own relation which they have built right from the Cold War till now. So coming to your question on Yalda, I don't think why people are comparing this with that in 1945, because the conditions are entirely different. There, they were discussing about Germany, which has killed millions and millions of Jewish people, and other atrocities which happens across the World War II. And the World War II was, and this is just a war between two countries. So I don't think the comparison is really correct as far as this time is concerned. President Trump is just acting as a mediator. He want to speak with Putin. He has spoken with Zelensky. He has met with Zelensky in Europe last time when he met, and now he's meeting with with Putin. So how this is compared to Yalda? I don't think there is any comparison between the two. He's just trying to mediate the things and making possible that let the peace prevail in the world, like he has done with Armenia, he has done with other a couple of countries, and he's trying with Israel and Hamas
Right.
and all those. So that's what is going on.